let me ask you something. What if the biggest challenge in life wasn't about achieving something, but about choosing something? Today, we're diving into Dare of Heart by Satya Speaks, which is basically a series of powerful philosophical dares for living a more authentic life. And you know what? It all kicks off with one single, fundamental choice.
And that right there, that's the core of everything we're about to unpack. It suggests that in every single moment, we're standing at a crossroads. One path is lit by joy, the other is just shrouded in fear. The dare is simply to trust joy. But why is that so hard? Why does it feel like such a massive challenge?
Well, according to the author, it's because we're up against this enormous invisible system, a tyranny of fear. You can think of it like an invisible current we're all swimming in, and just breaking free from that pole is the first major hurdle we have to face. And this isn't some accident. The systems that run our world, our politics, our media, so much of our society, they're actually built on the foundations of fear and greed. And what this does is create a really powerful collective mass psychology. It means our default setting, our automatic response, is to make choices from a place of fear, not joy. So, what's the antidote to all this? Well, the first and most fundamental dare is actually a powerful act of rebellion. You have to consciously dare to choose joy. And this isn't about, pretending problems don't exist. It's about deciding where you're going to source your energy and your decisions from. This breakdown really puts it side by side, doesn't it? Fear keeps you trapped, gripped by the ego, dependent on outside validation, kind of stuck in suffering. But joy connects you to something deeper, your true being, your own inner light. It's an act of independence. It's you reclaiming your own energy from a system that literally feeds on fear. And here's the catch. When you start to consistently choose joy, you actually stop making sense to the world around you. You pretty much become a misfit in this fear-based system. And that takes a whole lot of courage. It requires a different kind of fuel to keep that fire going.
So that leads us right to the second dare, the dare to be brave. Satya Speaks suggests that bravery isn't something we have to go out and find. It's an inner fire we all have. The problem is, we're taught to mistrust it, to pour water on it. To really break free, we have to learn how to ignite it.
It's a simple idea, but so powerful. Real change, deep transformation. It's not a gentle, cozy process. It's intense. It needs the heat and the light of that inner fire to burn away all the old patterns and beliefs that just don't serve you anymore. Now, this is a really key distinction. This kind of spiritual bravery isn't about escaping life or finding some safe little bubble. No, it's about having the willingness to turn around and face everything. The good, the bad, the painful, the beautiful, just face it head on, even if you're terrified you might get burned. I just love this quote because it completely reframes that whole idea of getting burned. The fire isn't there to destroy you, it's there to transform you. It's there to burn away that old programming, that old identity built on fear, to make room for who you really, truly are. So let's get really clear on what we mean by bravery here. It's not about violence or aggression at all. It's described as both ferocious and gentle. Think of it as this fierce, unwavering commitment to your own truth, combined with this deep respect for life itself. It's saying, no, I refuse to dim my own light just to make someone else's darkness more comfortable.
Okay, so you've made the choice for joy. You've started to ignite your bravery. What's next? Well, the next dare is to take that internal state and bring it out into the world. It's the dare to live authentically, to finally unleash your truth.
And the author lays out a really clear pathway here. It starts inside with that fire. But the bridge to the outside world is fascinating. It's your voice. Your sound. The idea is that your sound is the key to your personality, your power. Whether it's singing or chanting or just speaking your truth out loud, using your voice without fear is what brings that inner bravery to life. And this is just so important to remember. We're often taught that life is a race, an efficiency journey, all about hitting goals and checking boxes. But this perspective flips that completely. It says, no, life is a dance. And the only real purpose is to be fully, authentically you, right here in this moment. All right, now for our final dare. And honestly, this one might be the toughest of all, especially in our fast-paced world. All these other dares, joy, bravery, authenticity, they aren't quick fixes. They need a solid foundation to grow on. And that foundation is patience. I absolutely love this metaphor. We live in a supermarket culture, right? We expect instant gratification. We want to put in our effort and get a shiny product off the shelf immediately. But life, and especially real deep personal growth, it just doesn't work that way.
So, if life isn't a supermarket, what is it? It's a garden. And that requires a completely different mindset. You can't rush a seed into becoming a tree. You have to nurture it, you have to tend to it, and you have to trust the natural, slow process of growth.
This breaks it down so perfectly. See, the ego mind is that impatient shopper in the supermarket, but real growth, that asks you to be a farmer. You sow the seed. Maybe that's your intention to choose joy. You water it every single day with consistent actions like practicing bravery. And maybe most importantly, you have to trust the process, knowing that all your consistent effort is building something real, even when you can't see it yet.
So, after going through all of these dares, this final question really brings it all back home to us. It's not about trying to do everything all at once. It's about starting small, just like a farmer. So, looking at these dares, joy, bravery, authenticity, patience, which one feels like the most important seed for you to plant and start watering right now, today?